Mori is a game. Nope. Nope. Um, Mori is a game about being human. About the parts of us we try to hide, the memories we bury, and the guilt that lingers even when nobody else can see it. It's about how the mind protects itself by closing doors, and how sooner or later we have to open them again. Repression, guilt, memory, healing. These aren't just story beats, they're part of the human condition. We all carry moments we wish we could rewrite, and fears that make us retreat to our own headspace. Music works in the same way. It can hold on to things for us, joy, pain, a version of ourselves frozen in time. A single melody can pull us back to a moment we thought we'd forgotten, or remind us of a truth we've been avoiding. In Amoy, the soundtrack is more than background noise. It's a second language for feeling Sunny can't speak out loud. When words fail him, the music carries what he can't say. The hesitation, the hope, the sadness, the quiet push to keep going. That's why a song like You Must Carry On hits so hard. It isn't just telling the player what's happening, it's letting them feel the exact moment when Sunny has to choose to face the truth and keep moving forward, or seal it away forever. Multiple times, the music not only conveys themes of characters or locations through instruments and melodies, but it also connects plots via song motifs. The biggest example of this is Basil's A Home for Flowers. Tulip, Empty, Daisy, and Sunflower. Lesser known examples exist too, like the Lost Library track reworking Firefly's Forest Cat's Cradle. Since the locations share story parallels, the music does too. The soundtrack changes depending on the route, but sometimes it stays the same, using the same song to show parallel between worlds, like Puddles used in Raintown, then in Memory Lane. The fascinating part? You wouldn't hear this song twice in a single run. Only after returning on a different route do you notice the parallels. Compare You Must Carry On to other single-use tracks. The most famous is Duets, soul-crushing scene everybody knows, but the shorter tracks still leave their mark. Origin, for instance, shows Sunny starting to break free from Omori, becoming himself again while still under Omori's control. The music tells this without words, an abrupt awakening, followed by questions slowly fading, suppressed by Omori. When you enter the location where You Must Carry On plays, it's a well-lit backstage. Not oversaturated like Headspace, real-world colors. The scene is calm, more intimate, but unsettling. Giant doll curtains loom over a music stand, lit by heavy stage lights. Recalled Hiro, Kel, and Aubrey wait impatiently. Real hair, real skin. A bridge between headspace and reality. They're here for Sunny, finally. Talking to your friends, you see their gratitude for everything Sunny's done. Then they fade into their current selves, real-world colors, not just evidence they're present, symbiotic, physically and mentally there, sleeping by his side, supporting him. They give final words. Whatever happens next is Sunny's choice. Aubrey says it best. No matter how far you push your feelings down, they'll always come back somehow. And what you do with those feelings, that will be your truth. Throughout, their tone is serious, urgent, nothing like the playful Headspace versions. Proof that they're truly here for Sunny, emotionally and mentally, for the first time since that fateful night. The song itself starts out hollow, with a quiet whistling of sorts. A piano slowly enters and strings softly and carefully tread into the piece. Everything quiets down again, and then all the instruments are abruptly cut, except for the two that began it all. In many ways, the song conveys hesitation, a sense of uncertainty, as if you're about to fall so far so fast, as if spiders are crawling all over your skin, not knowing if they're poisonous, as if you're drowning in an infinite sea of guilt. But simultaneously, there's a pause, a hesitation, as if this is what Mari would have wanted. This is what Kel, Hiro, and Aubrey deserve to know. Not just for Sunny, but for those not as strong as him. For Basil. So with all the pride and dignity remaining within him, Sunny takes his newly minted violin to the stage, ready to play the truth. But in a wave of sadness, bigger than a tsunami, he collapses to the ground, crying out oceans. Ready or not, Omori waits him in white space, ready to teach him one final lesson. During the fight, Sunny recalls the words of encouragement his friends gave him over the last 3 days in Faraway Temple. While these words help him greatly, it's not enough. They cannot speak the truth. Only Sunny can. This sequence of scenes is one of the most stunning experiences in the entire game. Without the soundtrack, not only You Must Carry On, but also Remembrance, Omori Alter, and Try Again Little Brother. It wouldn't nearly have the same impact. Omori erases Sunny, knocking him to his knees, exhausted. With all of his resources spent, he has nothing left to do but submit. But yet, he doesn't. He must carry on. I used to think that failure was the end, that if I broke, there was no way back. But Omori taught me that failure isn't final. It's a part of carrying the weight. It's a part of learning how to stand even when you don't want to. The truth is, sometimes you don't get closure. Sometimes the scars don't fade. But you can still keep moving, even if it's slow. Even if it hurts. That's what Sunny learns, and that's what I carry with me too. Because in the end, no matter how heavy it feels, you must carry on.